At Northwest Florida State College, you can start your new career with high-quality trade programs. Students can earn their ASE certification with our Transportation Technician program. With our cybersecurity program, security analysts can earn $90,000 a year.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of President Dr. Devin
programs are
Stevenson
perfect for
and
those who work with their hands.
Athletic Director Ramsey Ross,
our medical
we would like to
laboratory
welcome
program
you to the
trains you to become an
2024
efficient lab technician.
FCSAA Region
Explore
8
your new
State
career and apply
Championships. This matchup features the Commodores of Gulf Coast against your Raiders of Northwest Florida. Now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting team listed on the scoreboard, the Raiders of Northwest Florida. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 2, Destiny McFall. At guard, a 5'6" freshman from Memphis, Tennessee, number 4, Nevaeh Scott. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore from Lake Elsinore, California, number 12, Maya Pierfax. And at forward, a 6'2" redshirt freshman from Cincinnati, Ohio, number 24, Deborah Davenport. And at forward, a 6'3" sophomore from Paris, France, number 32, Celia Riviere. And the head coach for the Raiders, Coach Bart Walker. And now the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Commodores of Gulf Coast. At forward, a 6'2" sophomore from Toronto, Canada, number 1, Gabby Robinson Ford. At guard, a 5'9" freshman from Sao Paulo, Brazil, number 4, Hayani Diaz dos Santos. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Toronto, Canada, number 10, Aaliyah Bartholomew. At guard, a 5'11" freshman from Toronto, Canada, number 13, Alicia Murray. And at forward, a 6'1" sophomore from Pearland, Texas, number 35, Ariel Stevens. And the head coach of the Commodores, Coach Rory Kuhn.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the FCSAA Region 8 Women's State Championship game. This one against the Gulf Coast Commodores and the Northwest Florida Raiders. We just saw the Chipola Indians win it for the men's side of the tournament. Congratulations to Chipola becoming state champs. Now we get to do it one more and one last time for the women to determine who is going to be the state champ of Florida. This one's going to be good, fellas. Number 1, Gulf Coast versus number 2, Northwest. And I cannot wait for this matchup. One major thing that we've already noticed coming into this, the Gulf Coast Commodores starting Gabby Robinson Ford, Clara Koulibaly on the sideline, dressed out, but now has a knee brace on that left knee. She got injured yesterday. We'll see if she gets to put her foot on the court, but that gives Gulf Coast only 7 dressed out players, and so their depth is going to be low. And here is the opening tip, won by the Raiders. Raiders are going to be in the black uniforms, Gulf Coast in the white. And bringing you today's action, it's Blake White alongside Essex Rhodes and Clinton Leopold and our producer, RJ Murdoch. Fellas, This is our last one. This is going to be a great game. What are you expecting out of today's matchup?
Shoot off, E.
I'm looking for a lot of up and down. Quick transition. Oh, just right here,
Here's
quick
a lot
steal.
of up and down. Yep, forward with the steal.
But the one thing that can change is Gulf Coast really wanting to push the pace, only having 7 players.
Now, the starting lineup for Gulf Coast, very dominant. We saw yesterday the 3 starters between Hayani Diaz dos Santos, Aaliyah Bartholomew, and Alicia Murray all getting about 70 points just between the 3 of them for the Commodores as they put up 85 yesterday in their victory to get here. Very, very strong starting 5, but you're right, the depth of Northwest could help them in this game as well. Clint?
I see Dee Dee's got like a black eye over there. Looks like she probably got that from last game.
She got hit last night too. A lot of these teams banged up coming in. Very physical tournament for the women on this side.
It's a championship game.
I like the Dee Dee Revere combo over here. Those two on the court all the time. Like every time I see them play, it's electrifying. They know how to it's pivot around each other, work with each other.
Well, that was Revere to Davenport, but Davenport can't connect as Bartholomew picks it up, pushes the pace for the Commodores. Now you talk about scoring. Like I said, 85 points just between 6 players yesterday for Gulf Coast. These ladies can light it up. And we saw Hayani get real hot yesterday, had 6 threes in the first half. She finished with 31 points.
Ball stolen right there, ends up in the hands of Double D Davenport. Now I said it's going to be a lot of transition. One thing I would like to see, though, for the Raiders, get the ball up and down the floor, but get it in a half-court set.
Kick it inside
and
to your big.
There you go.
I already know what you're going with.
Let Rivera work because she has a very athletic defender on her, and the way to wear her down because she's very effective on the offensive end. That being Alicia Murray, if you can try to get her tired and make her play defense, that may slow her down on the offensive side.
Right.
So, yes, run the ball up and down the court, but slow it down on the offensive end.
Oh, good Lord.
That was Bartholomew to Ford as we get our first bucket of the game. That's just good basketball right there.
Smart.
Now the Raiders are in their away black uniforms and also sitting on the opposite side, just like the men's team did.
Nice bucket right there by Davenport.
Revere to Dee Dee.
Big to big action.
And that's what you were talking about earlier, you alluded to, Clint, was the play of Celia Revere. Great facilitator for a big as well.
Clint, it sounds like you know what you're talking about when it comes to basketball, buddy.
Yes.
I've watched a game or two. Here's Davenport with the good D.
Double D just effective on both of those trips.
McFall trying to spin in but falls down on the missed shot. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2 though.
So Double D with 2 defensive plays. McFall takes a fall.
Living up to their names. Huh?
What else we got going on today?
I'm sure when Micaiah Chase gets in, she'll chase the ball down.
I love it. I love it.
You know, it's just pure facts. Maya Pure Facts out there for
Let's keep this thing rolling.
the Raiders as well. We're going to have some fun. If you're listening, turn that volume way up. Not too loud. Clint gets a little talkative. But it's going to be a fun ball game here as you see McFall hits both free throws. 4-2 is your lead for the Raiders.
Lady Mac right there with great defense.
We're going to see if Hayani, with a little push-off, little kind of old school last shot, Michael Jordan for the Bulls-esque there, but rebounded by Alicia Murray, and she gets it to fall. Tie ball game. Nevaeh Scott, Revere inside the Davenport. She goes to work and gets it off the right side.
They got to look for that every trip.
And I think that's one of the keys to the Raiders' success today is finding those mismatches inside the paint. Whenever you can get them, use them.
You know, I think where it hurt them, Revere brought Murphy so far out. Then it left Hayani to defend. Nice bucket by Hayani as I speak her name. It left Hayani to defend Davenport by herself.
Davenport called for the foul there. She kept her arm up, probably not a foul, but she brought it down in that swap motion, and Hayani's on ahead to the line after making that bucket. Did she make it? She did make it, right?
Shooting one.
6-6 is your score. Sorry, it took them a while to put the score up on the scoreboard, so I didn't know if she made it. Missed the layup. Davenport with the rebound.
Oh, look at this inside.
Yep. But I like that Gulf Coast has Murray, their most physical, arguably their most physical player. Yep, and that's
just
exactly why she deflects this, almost gets the steal, but it's recovered by McFall. Inside to Revere. Celia turns. Can't
jump
get
ball right there. That's a jump.
And it'll be Commodore ball. Here comes Micaiah Chase checking in for the Raiders.
She comes in the game and just goes straight to work.
Yeah.
So effective.
Yeah, Del Santos, man, she's got heart. She'll play.
Fantastic game for her yesterday. Oh, loses the ball here. She drives in, but it's going to stay the way of the Commodores. The refs say it was tipped out by the Raiders. Coach Kuhn still very animated. He had a 34-point lead yesterday, still just grilling, looking for every call.
Yeah, excellent beard.
Oh, fantastic.
Baby hook. Oh,
can't get it here. Kaya Chase is going to be called for her first foul, and Murray is going to head to the line for the Commodores. Gulf Coast shot so well yesterday from the foul line, only missing 3, now already missing 4. Yeah, yesterday from the free throw line, they were 16 of 20.
Oh, that's short, yes.
Already 0 for 3 on the day for the Commodores, but they get the ball back, reestablish their position on offense here. Bartholomew trying to get around Scott and Revere. Oh, what a sharp pass by Murray, and it's deflected out of bounds by Davenport. It'll stay Commodore ball with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. And we have our first media timeout. We're going to take a break ourselves. First quarter action, it's tied 6-6. You're watching the 2024 FCSAA NJCAA Region 8 Women's Basketball Championship.
Really, this view is awesome. I've said it before, we do live in paradise. There's also beauty that we can't see. But believe me, it's breathtaking. Nature, beauty, natural living. It's what we believe in. It's time. Choose natural gas.
Welcome back. 6-6 is your score, 4:55 left in the first quarter.
That's my height also.
Both teams right now trying to figure out their offense. 6 rebounds already for Gulf Coast. No three-pointers. Gulf Coast 0 for 3 from the foul line. It's going to be Gulf Coast ball underneath their basket with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's Murray driving in. Revere over for help. She does get it before there with the rebound. Again, great defense by Revere as her hands are straight up. Here's the fast break.
Wow.
Nice pass from McFall, but she can't finish. Is that Chase who couldn't finish?
Yeah. Great pass, though.
Deep shot for Bartholomew. That's what she does. She pulls up on the wing, and it's 3 points. 9-6. They gave the points to the wrong team, but they'll fix that here in just a second. 9-6 Commodores with the lead. Northwest trying to be patient as that's one way to do it. Nice pass from Scott inside to Revere. Good IQ and court awareness there from the freshman guard of the Raiders. Deep three again. Bartholomew back-to-back threes. This time she's using the glass.
So last night it was Hayani. So far today it's Bartholomew.
The Raiders just trying to be patient as Gulf Coast sits in their man-to-man defense.
Man, Davenport with great screens.
And good rolls inside on Stevens, but too hard here. Rebounded by Bartholomew. She puts it in the hands of Hayani, who finds Murray in the corner. Too much as it hits the side of the backboard. Here's the fast break.
Chasing it down.
Ball to Chase, and there's
Good
2
job.
points for the Raiders. The Raiders are going to want to do that, get out and push the ball. That's what we talked about with the the depth of the Commodores. See if you can wear them down into the fourth quarter. Ooh, almost the travel there by Murray, but she gets it back from Stevens as she drives off the on-ball screen. Bartholomew has hit 2. She can't make this one. Scramble for the loose ball. Wins.
Way to fight.
Steven wins it, but it's a steal by Scott. She pulls it out wisely. Feel like you've got the size advantage inside. They give it to Revere.
That's what we're looking for.
She goes to work, hits the B button, spins, and gets it over 4 for 2 more. Tie game.
Great work by Celia right there.
I don't know who else can guard that right now.
Right.
They don't, well.
Maybe Stevens, and they get a double team with her and Ford, but also Alicia Murray. She might be able to physically get down there and dominate.
McFall right there. Oh, no. Nevaeh Scott with the foul.
It's her first, team's third of the quarter. Revere's going to come out and take a break. Andaname coming in for the Raiders. She had a fantastic day yesterday, filling in for CC when she came out. Purefax on Hayani. Seen her guard her pretty much every time she gets the ball, so that's going to be the assignment for number 12 on number 4, trying to keep her from getting hot like she did yesterday. Stevens stops, pops, and turns on Davenport. 2 more for the Commodores.
Nice bucket right there by Stevens.
So Gulf Coast beat Chipola Lady Indians yesterday to get here to the championship. Shout out to Chipola, and their road here just came up a little short yesterday. And again, the Raiders beat Eastern Florida Titans to get here to the championship game. Bartholomew again for 3.
That's her third 3.
She is the hot one today for the Doors. 9 points, all from 3-point land for Bartholomew. Purefax. Up and under. She got pushed down. No foul call.
I thought she should have got that call.
Yeah, well, she went up. She got pushed down. Here's Bartholomew again. Can't hit this one. Rebounded by Andaname. They've got numbers, do the Raiders. They find McFall. She pulls it out, but then she pulls it up. It's short. Ball's bouncing around. Purefax hitting it in. On the tip-in, we're under a minute to go in the first quarter with Gulf Coast up by 3. Hayani Faked right, went left, pulls it back out by the three, and it's blocked by Purefax. She's got the good defense on number 4 right now. Giving it into Denami. Why didn't she just shoot it? But she kicks it out to Chase, and it's a miss. I don't know if she realized how open she was.
Coach is upset.
Yep.
Yeah. She's about to come back in.
I don't think she realized where she was and how open she was. I mean, that was 2 points.
2 points.
But
she
good
gets
D.
the deflection, yes.
Yeah, good D on the other end to make up for it.
Oh, she's about to hear it, though.
Can't hit it. Yep.
She is about to hear it. Coach Walker goes out to meet her.
That is a man who demands perfection up and down the court. And I don't blame him on that one. That's just the state championship game. You got to have points. And it's 17-14 at the end of the first quarter. We will be right back with the start of the second. You're watching Emerald Coast TV.
At Northwest Florida State College, you can start your new career with high-quality trade programs. Students can earn their ASE certification with our Transportation Technician program. With our cybersecurity program, security analysts can earn $90,000 a year. Our welding, CNC, and construction programs are perfect for those who work with their hands. And our medical laboratory program trains you to become a proficient lab technician. Explore your new career and apply today.
We are back in the action here at the start of the second quarter. It's 17-14. Gulf Coast with the lead. Bartholomew leading all scorers right now with 9 for the Doors.
All threes.
All threes. She came out hot. Deborah Davenport picking up her second foul there as the ball's turned over to Gulf Coast. And we're going to see, I think Gulf Coast is going to try and get Hayani shooting some more shots. She was the big name yesterday with all those points.
Shake left to right.
There she goes.
There it is.
She gets that one. Hasn't hit a three, but that's 2 twos. So 4 points for her.
Revere steps into that right there.
Yeah, there's a jump shot.
Yeah, play too.
The first day, Clint had asked, can Revere shoot?
There's your answer.
There you go. Well, I meant from the heart.
She shoots threes also.
Scott on Hayani. She yelled for Stevens to roll and upset at that. Here's Bartholomew contested. Purefax tried to go out, but rebounded by the Doors.
Wow.
By Davenport.
Yeah. Didi said not today.
She's not having it. So if they keep Hayani here on the left side, she's less effective. She's a right-handed player right here.
At least today. She was stroking it from there yesterday. And then in between the legs of Murray, shot clock violation, out of bounds, whatever you want to call it, but it's going to be Raider ball.
Turnover.
Well put.
Wow, and that's turnover number 3. That's it.
Purefax almost had a turnover herself.
No, the sideline monster doesn't apply with the girls' games.
It does.
Feet are too small.
That's it, too small.
And then Purefax fakes, hits on the foul line for 2.
So, Clint, to follow up with your smaller feet theory, Blake said also shorter legs.
There you go,
Yeah, if you haven't been listening, we were asking What's the difference between the men and the women on that sideline? As you see,
good
Stevens
take.
getting a bucket to go.
Good
Nice.
look.
Bless you.
So sorry, y'all.
It's allergy season, people.
It is here in Florida.
Anyway, back to what I was trying to say. We've had this debate about why there's more turnovers on that sideline from men and the women.
I think because the sideline just doesn't like the guys.
So far, the two theories are men have the bigger feet and the longer legs. And a lot of players, when they catch that ball, they don't go triple threat. They like to take that step back before they go forward.
So I would agree with that, though. It makes sense.
The takeoff.
But it happens in this gym, in this arena, a lot. I mean, we've probably had it.
Especially for this state tournament.
Oh,
The last couple of years.
Oh.
Way to get in there on the defensive tip.
I think between the men and women just in this tournament, at least 25, 30 times.
That sideline monster just comes out and he grabs everybody's ankles except for the women.
Reviere's back out.
Think they may have stinky feet?
Yes.
Or would that apply more to the guys, though?
Yes.
There's the Raiders moving the ball around. Scott getting inside the paint. Nowhere to go, and it's deflected by Bartholomew, but it'll stay Raider ball with 15 on the shot clock.
21-18. 7:04 left in this first half.
Cutting it, yep.
Nice roll there by McFall. Davenport open on the wing. She's going to fire a three. Hard.
That was a good play, though.
I like that.
Danimi, great work.
It worked.
She didn't end up with the rebound, but her activity got the ball back to the Raiders.
Purefax can't get it.
She was
Rebounded by
foul.
Stevens. Bartholomew controls, and up the floor comes the door.
Okay, Clint. Digging into the rhyme book. Check the rhyme, y'all. Check the rhyme, y'all.
Davenport's going to pick up her third foul on Stevens here. Stevens going to head to the line for the Commodores. And Revere is going to check back in.
Coach Emmanuel's about to come pass us up.
I know, a tough break for the men's team here at Northwest Florida, just coming up short against Chipola in our last game. However, they'll find their way into Hutch somewhere, I'm sure. And again, congratulations to the Chipola Indians on being the state champs this year for the men's side.
Yeah, tip of the cap to the Northwest Florida boys, and that's cool that they're here to support their girls, do their thing. Good job, Coach. I thought he was going to leave me hanging for a second. He's like,
Who are you?
I'm busy trying to go sit down.
Yeah, there's snacks over here.
Here come the Raiders. Nevaeh Scott pushing it up. We've got Andamane and Revere in. This time a great backdoor pass to Chase. Revere stepping into her shot and gets the ball to roll. And she chirps in the face of Stevens as she does it.
That's a natural shot.
Yeah.
That's a good looking.
You see how she just steps into it and pulls?
Yeah. She knows it's going in.
But I love how she got to that point. She gave it up to get the ball back.
Yeah.
Hayani pulling up from the foul line. Too much off the back of the iron. We're pushing it up as McFall. Look how fast Chase got down there. The ball does not go
nice
to
bump.
her. McFall takes it herself. Andaname there, can't get it. And Bartholomew tries to chase it down, but it's tipped right into the hands of CC Revere. Great look
good
inside.
Look, see?
And a foul is going to be called on Dename, going to head to the line. I believe this one's going to be on Stevens. Ariel Stevens picking up her first foul. Talk about Revere and her natural jump shots and her presence inside, but she also can facilitate and move that ball around. You see two great passes, back-to-back possessions with a backdoor cut. And here the lob inside to the other big, Nandaname.
I see CC and Jay talking it up. CC giving her some big sister advice, telling her how to handle that situation. That's what you want from a leader. Santos. Oh, getting double teamed.
On the other side, Hayani giving it up to Stevens as she works the paint, nowhere to go. Hayani then back cuts. Murray on the wing, fires up, and nothing but net there for Alicia Murray.
She held that form, didn't she? Golden.
It's a beautiful looking shot right there.
CC on top of the key.
And she's going to roll.
Away.
Yep, give it to her. She had the mismatch. She's calling for it.
Oh, yeah.
Stevens over with the help. Great hustle, though, from Revere to keep that alive as Chase dribbles in for a jump shot. She gets it to fall.
Nice little elbow shot.
So not a ton of three-point attempts as these ladies have been giving it up, but a lot of good jump shots. Kind of a lost art in today's game, but the ladies are making it look good today. Here's Ford wide open. I don't think she realized how open she was. She throws it up and gets it to go off the glass.
That's nuts.
Andaname is going to be called with the foul.
That's nuts.
We're going to have a break in the action ourselves. It's 27-23. Gulf Coast up on Northwest Florida. You're watching Emerald Coast TV. We'll be right back.
Really, this view is awesome. I've said it before. We do live in paradise. There's also beauty that we can't see. But believe me, it's breathtaking. Nature, beauty, natural living. It's what we believe in. It's time. Choose natural gas.
Welcome back. Second quarter action. Gulf Coast up 27-23 on the Raiders. 4:26 left. Coming out of that media timeout, it's going to be Gabby Robinson Ford trying to complete a three-point play from the line for Gulf Coast.
Oh,
misses that one. Commodores now 1 of 6 from free throw land.
Jay with the rebound. Revere's demanding that rock.
I mean, I'd be feeding her all day.
All day. Oh, double screen for the bigs. Leaving Jade on the top of the wing.
I think that's smart by Gulf Coast, making Andamande come out and leave her open because she's not going to shoot out there.
Nope, I was going to say she does not look confident.
But you also don't want
open.
You want Revere to be guarded inside. Hayani gives
good
up her
look.
shot. Alicia Murray for three again in the corner. And again, this is what they do. Murray, Bartholomew, Hayani. It's just consistent. Murray now with 8, Bartholomew with 9. Inside to Andamane. She goes to work.
Right.
Can't get it off the glass though.
Oh, miscommunication.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was looking for the backdoor cut.
Hayani wanted to come out and start stroking the three.
Yeah, Hayani faked the backdoor and wanted to come back outside and drop it off.
And remember how we talked about depth. Gulf Coast hasn't subbed yet.
7?
Nope. They have not used one sub. It's just these 5 ladies doing the work.
Swing that ball.
And I'm telling you, that they've got a strong core. That 3-headed monster just gets things rolling for the Doors.
Packet.
Missed shot here, scramble. Bartholomew comes up with it.
Riviera trying to cover her eyes.
Stevens
like she got hit.
pop up for the three. She doesn't hit, but Hayani's there for the rebound. And then she decides to drive herself. She's going to be bumped before the shot, so that should be on the floor. Oh, and Revere is holding her head.
Yeah, she was coming down like she got hit in the face.
She's yelling or trying to make her case with the official, too. Pure Facts with the foul here, and it's the 4th foul for the Raiders this quarter. Ayani Diaz de Sotos heading to the line to shoot 2. 1 for 6 are the Commodores right now. Hayani trying to fix that. She can't hit.
Gulf Coast has hit 1 free throw. Northwest has missed 1 free throw.
Gets it to go here. 1 for 2. Sayani on that trip to the line. Nevaeh Scott bringing the ball up for the Raiders. Oh, and then it's tipped out by Ford, but recovered by McFall.
Oh, double team.
She gets it into
Someone's
Revere.
open. Nope.
Back inside to Revere as
over the back.
Murray
Yes.
is all over her. Yep.
And the man with the exceptional beard is upset.
It's the older Teen Wolf, right?
You know, I'd say this, though. If Murray's going to stay on Revere like that, there might be a great time to pull the chair and use that as the advantage, because the balance between the two right now is, you see it again inside the paint. They're just battling. Pull that chair out and get that steal. Here's Chase firing away. Can't get it to fall. Stevens rebounds. Oh, I thought Chase was going to come in for that steal, but Bartholomew gathers and recovers. Gets it inside to Stevens. McBride is on her, who's just checked in, and Stevens makes that look easy.
Better
Fire away, dribble in, do something. McBride was open, but decided not to. Another great pass by Revere, this time a little bit closer as McBride knocks it down.
She was just letting the defense get comfortable.
Good steal by McBride. And she's coming in off
pass.
the bench. This is exactly what the Raiders need to get things going. Missed by McFall, but rebounded by Chase, and she'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, McBride kept that pass alive.
We're watching some D1 ball on the side here too. We got all the championships and tournaments going on. SEC style Auburn and Florida for your men's SEC tournament. That is final. That will be tomorrow. And at the line right now for the Raiders is Micaiah Chase. Knocking down both free throws and shortening the lead now for Gulf Coast to 6 as the Raiders put on some full court pressure here to try and speed things up with 1:20 left in the half.
Push her left, push her left.
And Murray's been hot from 3. She pulls up here, can't hit it. That's off the right side of the rim. Revere gathering and holding that ball. It's going to be jump.
I'm sorry, foul on Stevens.
Oh, they called a foul. Okay. Thought it was a jump ball. No, they called it on Gabby Robinson Ford. I didn't even see her in the play.
Yeah, me neither.
Unless it happened right before the rebound. That would be my only guess.
It had to have been away from the ball. Well, no, there was 2 Gulf Coast Commodores over there.
Yeah. She just couldn't pull the trigger on the pass.
That's the one-hand pass. That's the problem with the one-hand pass. Had she had 2 hands on that, she would have been able to pull it back in. But instead, she got her hand up under it.
That's why coach is taking 2 hands, right?
2 hands.
So Ford with 2 for Gulf Coast, and you would think the strategy too would try and be to get one of these Commodores in some foul trouble. and get them out.
Draws the foul.
But instead, Bartholomew drawn the foul. Chase will end up with a foul for the Raiders.
That foul's going to be on the Raiders.
Ninth foul of this quarter.
Number 10, Aaliyah Bartholomew.
Aaliyah is going to head to the line, shooting 2. Makes both. That'll get the Commodores to 40% from the line. And Chase steps out. Scott right back in. She came out right before those free throws, but she's right back in now. I guess coach just want to give her an earful from that turnover. We are under a minute, 35-27. Commodores with the lead. Raiders trying to get some points here before the half. Double team. Scott's left open. She's looking for a pass to make, but nothing there. Fall pulls it out, 30 seconds, 10 on the shot clock. Nice screen by Revere, and then it's deflected out by Stevens, and it will stay Raider ball with 5 on the shot clock. Raiders in a box set. Nice use of the screen action there. McFall's got to fire it away. There's 2 seconds. She gets it to Revere. 1 step, 2 step, but it bounces out of the rim. Rebounded by Pierfax, and she puts it in right after the buzzer goes off on that shot clock. 10 seconds left before the half. Here's Hayani.
Keep her going left.
Nowhere to go. Great defense by Pierfax. Bartholomew up for 3, off to the left side, or right side. Revere rebounds, and that's going to do it for the first half of action. And your score right now going into the half, the Gulf Coast Commodores 35 and the Northwest Florida Raiders 29. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the start of the second half. You're watching the 2024 FCAA Region 8 tournament on the women's side for the state championship, and it's brought to you by Emerald Coast TV.
At Northwest Florida State College, you can start your new career with high-quality trade programs. Students can earn their ASE certification with our Transportation Technician program. With our cybersecurity program, security analysts can earn $90,000 a year. Our welding, CNC, and construction programs are perfect for those who work with their hands. And our medical laboratory program trains you to become a proficient lab technician. Explore your new career and apply today.
Ladies and gentlemen, today the FCSAA is proud to introduce the newest members of its Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. Presenting the awards on behalf of the FCSAA are Rob Cheney, FCSAA Associate Director and Athletics Commissioner, and Chanda Stebbins, Director of Athletics at Santa Fe College and FCSAA Division I Women's Basketball Chair. Our first honoree is Ramona Edwards. In 1986, Ramona Edwards was a promising recruit for Miami-Dade's then first year and now legendary head coach Susan Summons. And she lived up to the billing, helping the Lady Jaguars to a Southern Conference championship and a berth in both the 1987 and 1988 FCSAA tournaments, and was named first team All-Southern Conference. Success at Miami-Dade allowed Edwards to earn a scholarship to Barry University, where she played for another legendary coach, Dan Olson, and was a member of the first team in school history in 1988. Since Edwards' playing career ended in 1990, two things have remained constant over the last 30-plus years: her investment in higher education and the game of basketball. Beginning with a part-time position in the testing center at Miami-Dade's North Campus, Edwards was blazed as a distinguished career at her alma mater, and for the past 11 years has served as the Director of Campus Administration on Miami-Dade's medical campus. In a bit of a full circle moment, in the summer of 2023, she was chosen to serve as Interim Director of Athletics at the Kendall campus, and has even joined the ranks of adjunct professor in School of Business at Miami-Dade's North Campus. Edwards has never strayed far away from the hardwood either. Her resume includes a successful coaching career in the high school ranks, as well as currently coaching a women's basketball team that will participate in the Senior Olympic Games. She also served as VP and head coach of the senior girls travel basketball at South Florida Pressure, Inc., where she scouts and molds talent, paving the way for opportunities at the collegiate level. Ramona is joined this evening by her parents, Stephen and Dorinda Jolly, and Miami-Dade head coach, Susan Summons. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming Ramona Edwards to the FCSAA Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. Our next honoree is Shanda Rigby. Since taking over the Troy University women's basketball program in 2012, Shanda Rigby has made the Trojans a perennial Sun Belt Conference championship and NCAA tournament contender. Before that, however, came a 7-year run as head coach at Pensacola State College, where she compiled a record of 153 and 64 between 2005 and 2012. After winning just 9 games in her first season, Rigby and the Pirates began upward trajectory, and her final 2 seasons were nothing short of magical. In 2011, the Pirates were a perfect 12-0 in the Panhandle, en route to a 34-0 start in the program's first FCSAA championship in 26 years. Pensacola State featured in the NJCAA semifinals and ended the season with a record of 35-1. The following year was quite the encore, as the Pirates repeated as Panhandle and FCSAA champions, and again advanced to the NJCAA semifinals, ending the season with a record of 29-4. Rigby's tenure at Pensacola State College produced 4 All-FCSAA performers, 4 NJCAA All-Americans, and 3 WBCA All-Americans. She was also named both the Panhandle and FCSAA Coach of the Year in 2011 and 2012. Now, in her 13th season as head coach at Troy, Rigby has amassed 228 victories, 7 20-win seasons, 3 Sun Belt Tournament championships, Sun Belt regular season titles, 3 trips to the NCAA tournament, and she was named Sun Belt Coach of the Year in 2021. Earlier this season, Rigby won her 450th career game as a college head coach, which also includes 4 seasons at Holmes, Mississippi Community College. In 2022, the Alabama High School Athletic Association presented Rigby with the Bubba Scott Lifetime Achievement Award, recognizing her efforts both on and off the court to elevate the quality of women's basketball in the Troy community, as well as the state of Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming Shanda Rigby to the FCSAA Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. Our final honoree is Carla Williams. A gifted basketball player, coach, scholar, educator, and mentor, Carla Williams was perhaps the best player to ever wear a Pensacola State College uniform. An academic and athletic standout at Graceville High School, Williams led her team to a state championship in 1992, then played 2 seasons at Pensacola State for Hall of Fame coach Vicki Carson, where she continued to excel in the classroom and on the court. In each of her seasons, she was named All-Academic, All-Panhandle Conference, and All-FCSAA, and in 1993 was named to the FCSAA All-Tournament Team. After graduating from Pensacola State, Williams continued her collegiate career at Florida State University, where she started 52 games and scored 770 points from 1994 to 1996, and earned her ACC All-Academic honors. Almost 30 years later, she still holds FSU's single-season record for free throws made and attempted. With her playing days over, Williams came home to Pensacola State College, an associate professor. She spent more than 24 years working in the collegiate high mathematics and computer science departments. She also remained heavily invested in Pensacola State College athletics. After initially serving as assistant coach on Carson's staff for 8 seasons, she became a tutor for the student athletes and worked as a table official for home basketball games. Williams was also active in her church, as well as the Pensacola and Escambia County communities, serving as a mentor, tutor, and advisor to many young athletes. Williams, who passed away in May 2022, was inducted into the college's Athletics Hall of Fame later that year, and her number 22 was retired in 2023. Determined to celebrate her legacy permanently, Pensacola State College established the Carla Williams Memorial Endowed Scholarship to help lift, inspire, and support PSC student athletes now and long into the future. Accepting Hall of Fame award on Carla's behalf are her parents, James and Clara Williams, brother Ben Williams, and sister Pamela Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming Carla Williams to the FCSAA Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our 2024 FCSAA Women's Basketball Hall of Fame inductees, Ramona Edwards, Shanda Rigby, and Carla Williams.
Really, this view is awesome. I've said it before, we do live in paradise. There's also beauty that we can't see. But believe me, it's breathtaking. Nature, beauty, natural living. It's what we believe in. It's time. Choose natural gas.
Welcome back to the second half of the women's FCSAA Region 8 State Championship game. Northwest Florida down 29, but Gulf Coast State up 35. Now let's see if the Raiders can get hot coming out, or if the three-headed monster of the Commodores can keep it going as Murray goes up, and it's a jump ball between her and McFall, and it's going to go way over Raiders' ball.
Second half, Raiders got to swing that ball around, get the Commodores moving.
Here's Pierfax inside for two.
Waste no time.
Maya Pierfax.
Fellas, I'm going to give you the stats from the first half, but the big one that stands out for me is this right here. No subs for Gulf Coast so far this entire game.
Yeah.
And it just shows how tough these ladies are for the Commodores. But here, another turnover, pushing it up, and McBride just can't handle the pass from Pierfax. It's a turnover, and it'll be Gulf Coast ball. I got to spoke briefly to assistant coach Banks at halftime. We were kind of just passing by. He's like, trying to get him in foul trouble. That's one of our strategies, but right now just the Commodores are playing smart basketball to avoid that. Ford for the Commodores has 2 fouls. Everybody else either 1 or none on this 5-deep roster for Gulf Coast, the number 1 seeded Gulf Coast team. Talk about chemistry on the court. Oh, soccer style. Here we go. Stevens kicking the ball into the crowd.
Just making sure you're paying attention. That looked personal.
What are you expecting to see out of the Raiders coming out from out of halftime right now?
Well, so far so good. A couple of steals and a made basket, but they just got to get more consistent on offense. They do have McBride in to start, and she gets 2 points here off the bench. You know, sometimes it's just who's hot that day. And today might be McBride's night. You never know when your number's going to be called, so you got to be ready. McBride hasn't played a ton in some of the games that we have called here at Northwest this year, but sometimes when it's your time, it's your time. Here's Revere straight up with that defense, just using that physical body. Stevens misses, and then it's a travel on the floor, and it'll be Raider ball.
No, that's foul.
Oh, it was a foul call. It was on 32? 13. It was on Murray, so it's her second. And that's the second Commodore now with 2 fouls. We'll keep an eye on that as we continue through this game. There's McFall dancing around. Hayani with the good help defense. Pierfax going in, taking it in hard, and there's another foul call. See who this one's on. It is also on Murray. That's her third. Talk about changing some things up here. That was one of the key strategies for the Raiders, get them in foul trouble, because again, the Commodores have not gone to the bench at all. They have 8 dressed out. Clara Kulabay, she injured her left knee yesterday, has a brace on. She is dressed. Who knows if she's capable of going up and down the floor at full speed.
Tie ball game right now.
And just like that, you said, what do you do coming out of halftime? Well, why don't you go tie it up and switch that momentum up for the Raiders? And now the crowd's getting into it.
And the momentum has switched up.
It's just stay in front, play consistent defense. Ford with a jump shot there. Nope. But a tough battle as Scott gets the rebound.
Look up.
McFall comes up with it. Purefax inside. Spins out. McBride for 3 on the wing. Get in there, girl. And she does.
I am so surprised that McBride has got on the court and been so effective the past 3 trips down. Whether it's defensively, she got the tips on the rebound. She got 2 straight buckets. I am surprised about McBride.
But I love it.
Yes.
You want somebody, it doesn't matter. At this point, it's March. Somebody step up and play. You're on the team for a reason.
Pull me in, coach. Let me contribute.
And right now, McBride with 7 off the bench. And it is 9-0 run for the Raiders coming out of the half. And they have a 3-point lead. Now, fellas, we did see this similar script in the men's game. The men came out and went on a big 8-0, 9-0 run.
Yeah.
Timeout called by Chipola, and then they came back and got into the groove. But we'll see if it's the same effect here for Gulf Coast.
Well,
Blake White alongside Essex Rhodes and Clinton Leopold. We're bringing you this state championship matchup between the women. And so far, fellas, this has been a fun tournament. Up and down. If you're a basketball lover, this is what you want to be a part of.
Yeah,
right
I'm
here.
thinking about what you were saying. Same look for the guys and the girls, but the only difference right here where Chipola was able to come back and take control, as in the Commodores right here. The Commodores are only 8 deep, but like you said, they've only played with 5 players so far. And one of their key notes, Alicia Murray, has picked up her 3rd foul. So that will play a big part in what the Commodores are able to do, or what they will try to do. And the style of play that Murray comes with, she's active on the defensive end. She gets a lot of blocks. She gets her hands inside. There's plenty of deflections that come from Murray. We'll have to see how these 3 fouls affect her play.
The Commodores are bringing in the ball right now. The other 2 available players for the Doors, number 5, Tyrion Johnson, and number 23, Santiana Davey. Didn't see a lot of action in this tournament. Pretty much only when Gulf Coast had a full commanding lead did they get in. Here's a missed shot by Bartholomew. Raiders are pushing it up. And this is another strategy that they want to use. Run the Commodores out of the gym. Kind of a bad pass, but Purefax recovers. She jump shots, can't get it. CC with the rebound. Ball moving around.
Yes.
McFall fakes.
Job.
Left hand. Oh, Murray. Is she going to be called for her 4th? Let's see who the call is on.
It might be on Stevens.
Yeah,
that's on Stevens.
It is on Stevens, but that's her 2nd. And now you're starting to rack up the foul calls. That's the 3rd one for Gulf Coast this quarter. And Revere is heading to the line to shoot 2 for the Raiders.
The formula right now seeming to be get the ball inside. Everything goes to the rack. Let's try to get these fouls stacked up against the Commodores.
Well, at halftime, I went over across the way to our scores table, and one of my buddies over there said he overheard Coach Kuhn and his ladies speaking last night's game around the 3rd quarter, saying, get back, and she yells over, I'm tired, Coach. I've been running all day. So, again, if they're tired, no subbing. That is one of the strategies as Revere picks up a foul here. She's frustrated from that call.
That was a bit of a quick whistle.
She had that arm bar.
Her first personal, though.
Yeah, she's been playing solid ball right now. That being her first. 4-low set here for the Doors. Hayani with the ball, 15 on the shot clock. She drives in, hesitates, nothing there.
Oh, wow.
Got away with a walk, and then Ford gets away with a push and gets the ball to go off the right side of the glass for 2. And their first bucket of the second half. Oh, McBride thought about shooting, almost lost it, got hit in the face.
Got smacked in the face.
But it's a travel call, and the fans here are livid from both of these calls back to back.
A lot of fan activity going on right now.
We can't see it on the camera, but McBride and Ford chirping at each other as McBride got hit in the face by Ford on that play. Bartholomew with the ball, steps back, thought about shooting, gives it up to Murray. She's going to take it on McBride. She loses the ball, gathers her footing though, kicks it down to Stevens, back out to Bartholomew. She resets, 10 on the shot clock, double on-ball screen. She flips it to Murray on the wing. Oh, can't hit that one, it looked good. And then it's tipped, and it'll stay Commodore ball. Coach Kuhn.
Yeah, I was going to say, Coach Kuhn over there is not appreciating not getting the whistle.
However, looks like a gentleman and a scholar with that beard and that coat. I love his look.
I think he knows a fine bourbon when he sees it.
Bartholomew with a jump shot here at the foul line. Ties the game up at 39. Coach, we're not dogging on you at all. You just a sharp-dressed man. That's all we're saying. Here is McFall driving in, left-handed layup. 2 more for the Raiders.
That's Coach Kuhn trying to tell his ladies to push it up the floor. Push, push, push. I don't know how much gas they have left in the tank right now.
No, that's the thing right now.
Picked up the rock. What we doing? Yeah, there you go. Swing it around.
Here's Hayani taking a deep 3. It's off to the left side, rebounded by Revere.
And coach is mad about that.
Yeah, not
the shot you want right now, or the shot you need.
Raiders moving it around. McFall picks up her dribble inside to Revere. She decides to pull up. No fear from her.
I like her shot.
And then McBride.
Look at McBride today.
She had the rebound. But here's the thing: the crowd wants a foul. However, from our angle, it was Purefoy that fell on top. So it was again friendly fire that caused that fall.
It's the right call.
It is.
So I'll say this: McBride.
Here's the replay.
McBride is playing the role of Scheider.
From the men's side.
She's come in and she's played the role of Scheider. I appreciate her work right here.
Right, coming in off the bench. Now, I mean, I guess you could argue before they fell, there may have been something, but to me, they're both going up for the ball, and then Purefax falls on top, which creates the travel and makes it look a little more egregious than it should have been. But we're going to take a quick break ourselves. Don't go anywhere, folks. Northwest back on top, 41-39 here in the third quarter, and you're watching Emerald Coast TV.
Really? This view is awesome. I've said it before. We do live in paradise. There's also beauty that we can't see. But believe me, it's breathtaking. Nature, beauty, natural living. It's what we believe in. It's time. Choose natural gas.
Back in the action. Coach Walker still trying to argue that call.
Look at the conversation there.
By the way, also sharp-dressed man. I wish I could pull a sweater vest off like that.
Oh, let's get that.
Hayani recovers that kind of random throw-in from Murray. Commodore's ball. Bartholomew picks up her dribble. They're trying to get the ball inside to Hayani, who's being guarded by Scott. Now Stevens does her best to get out. good solid defense again inside. Could be a 3-second call as Ford's been inside. And then a foul call on McBride, her hand straight up. I guess it's called for the body, not sure about that one. Here's the replay. McBride, hand straight up. I don't know. Here's a different angle. You can see the body kind of go into her there on that angle.
But hey, great work by McBride as she did what she needed to do.
But I like what Gulf Coast is doing. They're trying to find an advantage of mismatches inside the paint and start working it inside to get it out.
Yeah.
Bart Walker saying the same thing.
Yep.
How do we get that whistle? Our lady's got her hand straight up. Double D back on the floor for the Raiders.
McFall gets it into CC, into DD, around to Scott.
They don't have a BB.
10 on the shot clock.
Double A.
Okay.
And Celia, nope, she gives up the shot. Back to Pierfax.
Pierfax.
And a deep three for Maya Pierfax.
Hyped up.
It's the biggest lead of the night for the Raiders, 44-40. Crowd getting into it.
Oh, that was a weak pass.
That lob pass, you got to run through that.
You just wonder if 3 minutes left in the third quarter and no substitutions for the Commodores.
Look at that fight inside.
Yeah, see it. Oh, and Scott, that's McFall. She tripped up, and it's an easy bucket for Murray there.
McFall trying to chase the ball, tripped over the feet of Stevens.
Tough break for the Raiders.
McFall calling for the clear out. No, I got her beat.
Oh, what a great move. And she said, get out the way.
ISO. Got to go right back to the ISO again. Get out the way now.
All right.
We're having fun here.
You got to have fun when you're playing basketball.
No.
Here's Murray Bartholomew losing the ball.
Strong defense. She's iced.
Run that back.
See the softball team and some of the men's basketball team and there in the corner cheering on their ladies. Trying to get this place going.
Run that back.
Yeah, do the same play.
Timeout.
Nope, they're going to let them play it out. Double. We got a horns
Go
action.
right back. Run it back. Same thing.
Yeah, here's Celia. Nope, she's going to fake the shot. Give it off to Pierfax. Now Pierfax.
Riviere diving inside right there. Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah, you got the mismatch. Give
Riviere
it to her.
inside.
And she's got it. Right hand layup.
There it is.
That's Didi to Riviere.
Now you were talking about finding the mismatch.
Yep.
Northwest right now taking advantage of every mismatch.
They're going to get CC again on this end as she was fighting for placement to get around.
They got to have a defensive conversation because you got Deborah Davenport on the backside for that help, so you don't have to fight so hard to deny. Even if she does get it, Davenport's right there to step up. CC could switch right across.
Oh, cutting in hard.
Take the charge.
Straight up, straight down. Great defense by Celia. Raiders on the attack.
Off to the races.
Chase with the layup.
Yes. Great lay.
42. And here's the replay. You see Chase chasing it down for a score.
You hear the crowds going wild right about now.
8-point lead for the Raiders as we approach 90 seconds left in the third. And again, is it no substitutions? Are the Commodores starting to run out of gas here in the end of the third quarter?
Oh, she's not very happy right there.
Yeah, she's saying roll out.
That's twice Hyone's wanted that player to roll. She hasn't gotten it. Bartholomew looking for something, but nothing's called. The Raiders pushing it up. Chase.
Slow it down, slow it down.
And she loses it, but it's kicked out of bounds by Hyone, and it'll be Raider ball.
So I pay attention to a lot of things. Last night I'm looking at.
Thanks for being here.
No, carry on, Coach.
Watching Murray and Hyone. There were plenty of times Murray could have given the ball to Hyone, but she did not even look in her direction.
Yeah.
And now you have Hyone screaming at Murray, trying to tell her how to get open.
Yeah.
I don't know what the dynamic is right there. Like I said, I pay attention to a lot, and it plays a part.
Now, I guess coming into this game, you got to figure that the game plan for the Commodores was, look, ladies, we're going to go with 5. We're going to go with 5 until we absolutely have to sub. So they probably knew this coming in.
Oh, long three.
Deep 3 from McFall. Stevens battling with DD underneath. Then it's a jump ball. It'll go to the Raider. Nope, it'll go to the Commodores, excuse me. But again, with that strategy as we approach under a minute of the third quarter, is it starting to take effect of these legs, the decisions by the Commodores? And Northwest really starting to take advantage of pushing the ball up the floor, finding the mismatches. It's been a long week for these ladies. Great block by McFall.
Oh, no. They got away with that one. That was all hand.
Kuhn wants it so bad.
Oh, she definitely should have got the foul on that one.
30 seconds to go in the third quarter. McFall being patient. Horn set. McFall uses the right side from CC. Gets it over to CC.
Oh.
And foul call on Stevens. That'll be her third.
That foul's going to be the Commodores, number 35, Ariel Stevens.
So now you got Stevens and Murray with 3. Ford with 2. Again, no subbing for Gulf Coast. This is a stack play that the Raiders are setting here. Get a little sweep action on the floor real quick. 19 seconds to go in the third quarter.
I'm thinking the Commodores right now are just wanting to sail on to the fourth.
Yeah, just keep it close, keep it a one-digit game, or a one-digit game going into the fourth.
Yeah, like you say, just to be close to you as the Raiders.
Now here's the stack play they call chips. They're gonna try and set a screen and get the ball inside out of this out-of-bounds play. It's a double high screen. Nope, they're calling McBride off. They're only gonna use 1. 5 seconds, get it to Revere. She fires a deep 2, it's short. Rebounded by Hayani, and she is not gonna be able to get it off in time. It's 50-42. The Northwest Florida Raiders have taken the lead and taken over here in the third quarter. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's number 1 versus number 2 as we go into the final 10 minutes of the state championship game. You're watching the 2024 FCSAA and JCAA Region 8 Women's Basketball Championship right here on Emerald Coast TV.
At Northwest Florida State College, you can start your new career with high-quality trade programs. Students can earn their ASE certification with our Transportation Technician program. With our cybersecurity program, security analysts can earn $90,000 a year. Our welding, CNC, and construction programs are perfect for those who work with their hands. And our medical laboratory program trains you to become a proficient lab technician. Explore your new career and apply today.
We're at the start of the fourth quarter. The Raiders have found their mojo, up 8 on the Commodores. And Coach, what were you noticing here at midcourt as the refs were discussing?
It's looking like both of these coaches are having a lot of conversations for the officials. And I'm thinking that what they were saying is they're about to stop some of this conversation.
Tighten up the game a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
8:13 left in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back.
At Northwest Florida State College, you can start your new career with high-quality trade programs. Students can earn their ASE certification with our Transportation Technician program. With our cybersecurity program, security analysts can earn $90,000 a year. Our welding, CNC, and construction programs are perfect for those who work with their hands. And our medical laboratory program trains you to become a proficient lab technician. Explore your new career and apply today.
Here
What
we
are
go.
y'all doing?
Oh, here we go. Ready? Which way are we going? That way?
To the right, man.
Right here? To the right. That's the right. All right. We're having some fun with it, y'all.
Come on.
This has been a fun day. Blake White, Essig Rhodes, Clinton Leopold, and our producer, R.J. Murdoch.
It's a great day.
Emerald Coast TV. It's the state championships. Chipola Indians getting the championship for the men's side. Right now, the home Northwest Florida Raiders up 10 on the number 1 seeded Gulf Coast Commodores. But again, the Commodores have not subbed. They've had only 5 players on the floor the entire game, and you can tell they're starting to run out of.
Northwest Florida girls are arguing out play calls that they see, maybe that the ref doesn't see. Just bringing some things to his attention.
I want to see how many of these I can get in.
See if you at home can play along with Coach E's fun game.
If anyone has caught on so far.
I'd be Lionel Richie if you could pick me up there, bro.
I'm with you on that.
Oh, Didi, top of the key. Look at, Revere screaming for this rock. She said she had the mismatch. She swings back to the top of the key, gives it to Didi.
Oh, and then back out as Scott finds Pierfax, and then she loses it.
Oh,
but
we're back.
Regains.
Jump ball.
Jump ball.
Gulf Coast ball right there.
Coach screaming for out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be Commodore ball.
There you go. Pierfax with 17 so far. She's on the floor scorer leader.
Hayani driving in, right hand, Revere. Oh my goodness.
Oh, she's grabbing her right knee.
Oh, and Hayani's down.
That's not what you want to see.
Oh, and oh no.
Alone.
The ref's like, you good?
Because she was injured, they're saying she has to come out. Coach Walker, smart here because he gets to pick who comes in for the injured player. High IQ coach. And this is going to be number 5, Taryn Johnson, the first sub of the day with 5:54 left in the game for Gulf Coast. She comes in to shoot the free throws from the foul that was committed on Hayani. And the foul was given to Nevaeh Scott, not Revere. So Revere still has 3, Scott has 3, and Davenport has 3. And then by way of Gulf Coast, Stevens and Murray both have 3. So those are the high foul counts right now.
Oh, so lost her footing.
And Hayani.
Oh, no.
McFall misses, rebounded by Bartholomew. It's a scramble for the loose ball. Bartholomew comes up with it. Stevens does gather and recovers. Up the floor to Murray. Hayani's ready to check back in at half court. Short on the finger roll is Murray, rebounded by Revere.
Another brick house.
Swinging it around, taking their time. The mismatch with Revere. Pump fakes it. Oh,
got it to go.
Nice little left.
As Celia Rivera says, why you want to try me?
That gives them 8. And
finds Purefax. They don't have to be in a rush here at all. Just find a good shot. Purefax rushes that one a little bit. Recovered by Murray. Bartholomew pushes it up the floor, midcourt. She takes it from deep. And hello.
1, 2, 3 times for that lady.
I got one in there too. Anybody?
Hello.
Is it me? That was Bartholomew with her latest 3 as Revere tries to get it in. Almost tipped in though by Murray. Bartholomew
Gulf Coast is pushing
coming
up.
again.
Down 6.
I would have done the exact same thing. Pull.
Oh, look at
here.
that
She
shooter.
does.
Oh,
Little short.
Scott with it.
McFall with the rebound.
Yeah. They're tired.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do when you only play 5 all game.
Yeah.
1 substitution for maybe 20 seconds due to an injury. But these 5 ladies for the Commodores, man, they have been on the floor the entire game. Purefax, top of the key for 3. Nope. Rebounded by Davenport. Can't put it back in. Rebounded by Ford. We're approaching 1 minute. Coach Walker wants all his ladies back. Deflected by Revere. What a save by Cece as the rest of the Raiders took a little bit too long hustling down the floor.
Right now, both groups of these ladies are looking tired.
Yeah,
but the Raiders right now are flying high off the energy from the crowd. I think I'm going to get one more in there. I might be able to get one more in there.
Santos is pushing, looking for something.
Jump shot, not there. Rebounded Revere. 1 minute to go in the women's state championship game. It's a 2-possession lead for the Raiders. Commodores are going to come foul. And they get Scott.
Yes, they have to.
This is on Hayani, her second. Yeah, that's only the first foul, though, of the quarter for the Commodores, so they're going to have to do this at least 4 more times.
Yeah, Dos Santos is trying to scream at her players, letting them know, hey, we got a foul. We got to have the ball right now.
Yeah.
Got to be cognitive of the time. What's going on?
I think they're going to try and get a trap in the corner and get something like this where it's a turnover.
It's an unforced turnover.
McFall. That's the 12th turnover for the Raiders.
I think that ball gets slippery when wet. And I think that'll do it for me on that last one. Great hits by the Commodores.
If you won your Commodore bingo card at home, turn it into Essex Rhodes at
EssexRoads.com.
E3, that's me.
This time our cheerleader
Okay.
makes the
Can we
baseline.
do it?
The baseline.
Back to
We've
back.
got another one
No, it's a
going.
different one.
Back to back.
Can we get just shy? But good job, ladies, on the top. And we got the mascot getting into the action too.
Yes.
Getting 2
I
flips
thought
there.
it was going to happen. Wow.
Great game today for both guys and girls. Chipola winning in the men's division. Now we have the Raiders sitting on the same side, the guest side, as the men, but they have a 6-point advantage over the Gulf Coast Commodores.
Fade away.
Good.
Wow.
Ford getting 2 points.
Ford was a fancy dancer right there, though.
And a timeout called by the Raiders. So the Raiders now have 2 timeouts. The Commodores have 1, 38.5 seconds, and the lead is 4 for the Raiders.
That was my bonus there, fellas. The fancy dancer.
We're going to take a quick break. It's a full timeout called by the Raiders. 4-point game, state championship on the line. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
Really, this view is awesome. I've said it before. we do live in paradise. There's also beauty that we can't see. But believe me, it's breathtaking. Nature, beauty, natural living. It's what we believe in. It's time. Choose natural gas.
.38.5 seconds left here in the women's state championship game. Commodores down 4, Raiders up. Raider ball right in front of their bench. 2 timeouts for the Raiders, 1 for the Commodores.
Oh, DD with the rock.
And then almost.
That could have almost been worse.
McFall got it wrapped up, but it is going to be a foul first on the Commodores. It's going to be on Ford. Robinson.
That could have been worse.
It really could have.
Yeah, you see she's limping a bit.
She took that tumble and that knee
She
went
was smart enough to
underneath
move it.
Hayani.
Yeah.
RJ, when you play this back and watch it, I hope you enjoy your
Commodore bingo. Wait. We still sweeping up the floor. You got to give them some time. They're trying to start the game here. All right, here we go. 34 seconds.
Oh.
Timeout called by the Raiders. They couldn't get the ball in.
Still wet.
How did she start walking in before?
They're like, hey.
She just knew she was going to get it. Timeout. Here's the ball. I'm going to my bench.
Okay. It's confidence there.
Yeah. Here's the highlights of the game today.
Looking at the rebound count right there.
Bam.
30
Look at that shooting percentage.
for Gulf Coast, 41 rebounds for Northwest Florida. You're talking about the shooting percentage, Clint. What do you got?
Whoa, what we got? So Northwest Florida's got 44.6, and Gulf Coast is at 35.2. Three-pointers, Gulf Coast is at 33%, and Northwest Florida, weirdly, is only shooting 18% at the three-point line.
2 players for Gulf Coast in double digits is Bartholomew with 19, Murray with 13. On the Northwest side, Pierfax
Double.
with 17, and CC with a double, 13 and 10.
Great work by these ladies. Everyone on the floor right now in the scorebook, both ways.
All right, here we go, fellas. It's a two-possession game with 34 seconds to go. Revere gets the ball in. Foul on Murray. They
Knew that was coming.
That's the third team foul. They're still going to have to do this 2 more times. So that's Murray's 4th. She will not be the one to foul any longer. It's going to have to be another Commodore to do it.
We had spoken on that coming straight into the third quarter about her foul count.
This foul should be on Stevens. Yep, that'll be her 4th. So Murray and Stevens both now with 4. One of the 2 ladies on the bench for the Commodores got to be ready to get in.
Oh,
Ford now, she'll pick up her 4th. So you got 3 Commodores with 4 fouls, down 4 with 31 seconds left in the state championship game.
Bartholomew has no fouls. I would say wherever the ball goes, you got to send Bartholomew.
Yeah. She's got to be the one to foul to get the ball back.
Gulf Coast has done a lot scratch to keep in this game still, man. They were at, one time down by 10 points?
Yeah. McFall gets it to go. It's a 5-point lead, and Gulf Coast uses their final timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. And guys, we're going to stay here with this as we get close to the end, but you got to just round of applause to the 5 ladies that have really just been on the floor the entire time.
Yeah.
Like I said, we had 1 sub, and it was for an injury, and it was only about 20 seconds of game time that came off when Hayani got rolled up under, had to come out, but the play of Gabby Robinson-Ford, Hayani Diaz dos Santos, Aaliyah Bartholomew, Alicia Murray, and Ariel Stevens, man.
Commendable to say the least.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we were talking about the time left. Gulf Coast having a foul. Right now, Hayani Diaz dos Santos only with 2 fouls, and Alicia Bartholomew with no fouls. Those are 2 ladies that have to get around the ball.
This is going to be Raider ball as Bartholomew fires quick.
Right now.
And remember, the Commodores are now out of timeouts, but the Raiders are going to take one. Smart.
That's their final.
And that should be it for them as well. So no team has any timeouts, but Coach Walker wants to gather his team, make sure it's the right play to get the ball in so there's no unforced turnovers. And if you're the Commodores, it's pressure. Try to go for the steal. If you don't get it, foul. But you don't want to foul if you're Ford, Murray, or Stevens. All 3 ladies have 4 fouls.
So I would say put Murray on the ball to deny, and you can send everyone back, leave Hayani and Bartholomew up for pressure. Wherever the ball goes, they go foul. Did the official just, that's the first horn, okay.
Raiders throwing it in. 25 seconds to go. Hayani with the foul. And that's going to be her 3rd. Purefax is going to head to the line for the Raiders. Shooting 2.
Still got to knock down your free throws if you're the Raiders.
Ooh, forced that one a little too hard.
Yeah, you don't want to go through this as a possession and a turnover and give the Commodores a chance to come down and score. So you have to score on these free throws.
Still a 2-possession game either way. Missed both. Rebounded by Bartholomew and the Commodores. And remember, they can jack it up from anywhere. There's Hayani. She didn't like the look. This one's forced.
She made it go!
The glass. It's a 1-possession game and another foul. Bartholomew getting this one. Or is it Ford getting this one? It's on Ford. That'll be 5 for her. And Bartholomew comes up limping.
That was clutch. Good shot, bro.
Man, so back to a 2-point game with 10 seconds.
Santos with that, man. She's got Kobe mentality.
She does.
Taking the control of the game. She's putting it in her hands.
The Brazilian Mamba.
Well done.
So Ford is done for the night. That's the first Commodore to foul out. Checking in for her will be number 5, Taryn Johnson. She has played about 20 seconds of this game. But that's all the Commodores have left. They got one more bench player and an injured player, but that's what we're talking about. They got to hit these free throws to ice the game for Scott. They need both. Because at any moment, the Commodores can fire away and knock down these threes. Clutch. You get this one. This will change a lot of the flow. Got it. 4-point lead for the Raiders. Putting some pressure up. No need to foul if you're the Raiders. Murray looking for somebody to shoot a 3. Bartholomew gets away with a little bit of a travel. It's an air ball. McFall gets it, throws it up in the air, and that's the game. The state championship will go to the Raiders, and I get the game ball. And they're going to celebrate at midcourt.
What are the Raiders doing right now?
What are they doing?
I got it. It's mine. Oh, go ahead.
What? They didn't hold anything back?
They're going to be partying all night long.
All night.
God, I dropped it.
Probably
Dancing,
I don't know.
dancing on the ceiling,
Yeah,
baby.
okay. Yeah, I'm not on board with the game.
You were not. But hey, you know who's on board?
Who is?
The state championship
That's
Northwest Florida Raiders. Congratulations to the ladies.
But you have to commend these Commodores.
Oh my.
Coming
Yes.
in here in the championship game, playing with 5, 5.5, 6 players. Great work. 59-63 with 5, maybe 6 women in a championship game. Hats off to the Commodores. Great win by the Northwest Florida State College Raiders.
Man, what a competition.
And Coach E, you and I we've been doing these now, I believe this is our 4th season. Every time you and I have been doing this, they've either won a state championship or a national championship between the women and men. Well, guess what, folks? The Raiders are bringing home a state championship as they get ready to go play for the national championship in Casper, Wyoming.
Blake, are you saying that we're their good luck charm?
I think so.
Okay.
Keep bringing us back, you know? If you'll have us, we'll take you. We love this. This has been a lot of fun.
It's so much fun for me. I appreciate the opportunity.
I was going to say, I want to thank Northwest Florida. I want to thank Emerald Coast TV. I want to thank everybody here that has given us the opportunity to call these games, the FCSAA as well. Also, our normal partner in crime, Mike Rideout.
Mike Rideout did not
Big
get to
shout
ride
out
out
to
this
you.
way.
Normally he comes down or comes up from South Florida to join us, but he was unable to do that this year. Big shout out to you. You've taught us a lot too.
We miss you a lot with all your information too, though.
But we have had an exciting time here with our new member of our team, Clinton Leopold, my brother-in-law.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. And I just want to say thank you very much to RJ, to Blake, to E for having me these last 4 days. It's been a hell of a tournament, and I love working with you guys. Hope to see you guys again next year.
And guess what? We are excited with the results. We've been calling the Raiders home games for the men and women's all season. And now our ladies get to put on the shirts and celebrate with Raider Nation as they are the FCAA Region 8 state champions.
For the NJCAA
2024 FCSAA
2024
Division I Women's Basketball Championship. Presenting the All-Tournament and Championship Awards are Rob Cheney, FCSAA Associate Director and Athletics Commissioner, and Candace Stebbins, Director of Athletics at Santa Fe College and FCSAA Division I Women's Basketball Chair. First, we'd like to recognize the members of the FCSAA All-Tournament team. First, from Chipola, Tanija Purifoy. From Eastern Florida, Amelia Hassett. From Chipola, Jasmine Jones. From Chipola, Kirsten Green. From Gulf Coast, Alicia Murray. And from Gulf Coast, Hayani Diaz dos Santos.
Hi, baby. Hey, mama. Hanging with you.
And from Gulf Coast, Aaliyah Bartholomew. And from Gulf Coast, Ariel Stevens. From Northwest Florida State College, Celia Riviere. And from Northwest Florida State College, Destiny McFall. From Northwest Florida State College, Micaiah Chase. And from Northwest Florida State College, Deborah Davenport.
Look at the all-tournament team for these ladies here. 4 Commodores, 4 Raiders. Now that is a team I would not want to face right there. But congratulations to both sides. Here's your all-tournament team. I'll try and read it out real quick. Ariel Stevens.
How about another round of applause
Alicia
for
Murray,
members of the FCSAA
Kayani
all-tournament
Diaz dos
team.
Santos for Gulf Coast. And for your state champs, it's Micaiah Chase, Destiny McFall, Deborah Davenport, and Celia Revere.
And the tournament's Most Outstanding Player Award is presented to, from Northwest Florida State College, Celia Riviere.
And CC MVP.
I think we kind of seen that one coming.
I love it. Double-double for her tonight, 13 points, 10 rebounds. And some amazing passes, some great defense. Oh, and she breaks down with emotion. And that's why you play the game.
Right. I'm about to start crying over here. This is beautiful.
I mean, basketball is a family. We're just an extension of this right now.
And the 2024 Rudy Scoville Award, which recognizes the
And I get it.
FCSAA
I mean,
Division I
Coach, you and I have been calling these games all season. We've seen some of these girls last year, too.
Coach Bart Walker of Northwest Florida
Head
State
coach Bart
College.
Walker getting the Coach of the Year. And we just love our Raiders, and we're so proud of these ladies. And also a big round of applause to the Gulf Coast Commodores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the FCSAA
And Coach Rory
Division
Kuhn,
I
you've done a
women's
fantastic
basketball
job.
runner-up
You guys are
trophy
going to do a
goes to the
fantastic
Gulf
job in
Coast State
Casper.
College
I would not
Commodores
want to face
and
you
head
guys
coach
again in
Rory
that tournament.
Kuhn.
Man, doing that with just 5 people, basically 5. God, man.
Yeah, great work.
Yeah.
Big
Great,
round of applause
great
for the Gulf Coast Commodores as they come out to get their runner-up trophy. Could you imagine, though, if they're at full strength? I mean,
Oh, my gosh.
And you see right there on
It might have
crutches,
been, yeah.
one of their best players.
she was the all-conference player of the year. Izzy Mamodu on crutches from London, England. Shout out to across the pond. There's your runner-up team. But just give them some time to get a little bit healthy, rest those legs. They're still formidable with 6-7 deep.
And the 2024 FCSAA Division I and NJCAA South Atlantic District Women's Basketball Champions are the Raiders of Northwest Florida State College.
And our Raiders, the state champions, as they get set to head to Casper, Wyoming.
But I'll say this about the Commodores. They do have a few days that they can recoup and be ready to go for the next tip-off.
And now to introduce the coaches and players of our 2024 FCSAA Division
Now we're
I
gonna let you hear
Women's Basketball Champion.
Each player get introduced and get their state championship medal.
Number 1, Jayla Davis. Number 2, Destiny McFall. Number 3, Stephanie Mosley. Number 4, Nevaeh Scott. Number 5, Micaiah Chase. Number 11, Kyla McBride. Number 12, Maya Pierfax. Number 20, Allison Ferguson. Number 22, Jade Ondename. Number 24, Deborah Davenport. Number 32, Celia Riviere. And number 23, Dehonesty Smith. And our red shirt, Aja Paulo. Assistant coaches, Kieta Saunders and Zach Banks. And the head coach of your Northwest Florida Raiders, Coach Bart Walker.
That is the introduction of your state champions, the Northwest Florida Raiders.
Congratulations to the Northwest Florida State College Raiders on a great tournament, and good luck at the NJCAA Division I Women's Basketball Championship
another banner in
in
the stands.
Casper, Wyoming. Once again, thank you for your attendance at this year's FCSAA Division I Women's Basketball Championship, and we invite you to watch and take pictures as the 2024 champions cut down the nets. Thank you.
And there is your state champions, the Northwest Florida Raiders. They are getting ready to cut the nets down in the ceremonial tournament champion style. And just to wrap this up, the final score, Gulf Coast 59 and your Raiders 63.
Yeah, Northwest Florida with 30 points in the paint. Only 8 points off of turnovers. That's, wow. Only 8 points off turnovers. But Gulf Coast with only 10 turnovers though, so. Looking at turnovers for Northwest Florida. They had 12 turnovers, 6 steals, 18 assists. 12 turnovers and 18 assists. Not bad in numbers right there.
Then you see the scores for Gulf Coast. Murray 13, Bartholomew 19, and Hayani 10. For the Raiders, leading scorers, Celia Revere. She ended up with a double-double.
Oh, yeah.
Maya Pierfax with 17.
Looking at control of the game, it's pretty evenly matched. Northwest Florida had control for 17 minutes, 42 seconds. Gulf Coast had it for 16:35. 6 ties and 3 lead changes.
Yeah. And again, that says volumes about Gulf Coast, man. Like they came here short-handed, and they were able to match up with Northwest Florida, man. They're an incredible team.
They are. Well, we want to say good luck to both teams on their way to Casper, Wyoming for the national tournament. Fellas, this has been fun. It was a great week. We thank everybody for allowing us to be the voice of the tournament. I want to thank the FCSAA for allowing us to do this as well. I want to thank Northwest Florida State College.
I love it.
For allowing us to come back and continue to do this year after year. We hope all the listeners out there enjoy our insight. I know we're a little goofy, we're a little different, but that's the way we work. That's the way we like it.
That's the way we roll.
That's the way we roll. We hope you come back and join us the next season.
Oh, man.
But this is going to be our last broadcast for this basketball year. Also want to thank our producer, RJ Murdoch. We could not do any of this without him and his skill work.
RJ, you're the man.
Woo! Liam with the great camera work up top, though. Appreciate you, young fella.
Liam.
As Brandon, he was also on cameras. when Liam wasn't here. We thank both of you all for your camera work.
Also want to thank Athletic Director Ramsey Ross. Again, thank you, sir, for letting us do this. Thank you for letting me go be the PA announcer, too. Jeff McDonald did a great job. The whole scores table over there.
I don't think you mean that. I think you mean he did the okayest job as you guys fight for PA supremacy.
Only one can leave.
No, we love you over there, Jeff. You did a great job, man. Good job.
So thank you, everybody. Look at Celia Revere, the emotion. This is why we do basketball, folks. The greatest sport on earth.
You put your heart out there, ain't nothing left to do but cry, man.
Somebody's got to get it stomped on, though.
Ooh.
It's got to be a winner and it's got to be a loser.
He went emo on us. I wasn't ready for it.
Well, Raider ladies, congratulations.
Absolutely.
And good luck going forward. We want you to continue the success. We see that national champion sign over there from last year. Do it again, baby. Bring it home as you guys continue your success. And you hear the song, "We Are the Champions," playing here in the arena. We're going to sign off. It's been fun. It's been real. Clinton Leopold,
Hey.
Essex Rhodes, and Blake White have been bringing you this broadcast.
I'm going to go cry now.
Congratulations to the men's Chipola Indians who won the state championship, and right here, the Northwest Florida Raiders who have won the women's state championship. Thank you all for listening to us. Continue to watch them cut down the nets right here on Emerald Coast TV.
Until next time.
We are out of here.
Like last year.